Some friends and I are giving away an Elgato HD60 game capture. If you guys would like to check out this giveaway, make sure you guys click the link at the very top of the description down below. Yo, what's up guys, what is going on? Zach or Immortal here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by once again as always. Now, really quickly before we get into the core of this video, I just want to remind you guys there are only a few hours left to enter the Elgato HD60 giveaway. In the coming days, I will be uploading a video announcing the winner for that, so if you haven't entered yet, make sure you go ahead and do so. The link to that is at the very top of the description down below. And now that that is out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the core of today's video. What you guys are watching today is, I'm sure you can tell by the title and thumbnail, 10 KEM Strikes in one video. I don't know about you guys, but I really did enjoy Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't know if it was the fact that I was just seemingly better at Ghosts than I was at other Call of Duties. I would consider myself a decent player at Ghosts. I was able to drop KEM Strikes pretty frequently, especially on the new DLC maps with new weapons, things like that. I really did enjoy Call of Duty Ghosts a lot. Obviously, it doesn't have a very good reputation in the community. A lot of people think it's a pretty bad game. Me personally, I'd say it's in my top 5, up there with, I'd say, Modern Warfare 2 at number 1, Black Ops 2 at number 2, and probably a pretty close tie between Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts at 3 and 4. 5, let's just say it was Black Ops 1 because that was a solid game too. But really, I did enjoy Ghosts a ton. It was a very fun game to me. I love the weapons in this game. I absolutely loved how the specialist system works. That is one thing that I will give Ghosts props on forever. I think it has the best specialist system that we've seen in Call of Duty. It was great in Modern Warfare 3, don't get me wrong, specialist in Modern Warfare 3 was a ton of fun to use. It worked very well, but in Ghosts, just with the different perks that you were allotted and the way that the system worked with these specialist kill streaks, or the specialist score streaks, whatever you'd like to refer to them as, I just love that system. I think it is essentially flawless, and I think it made the game a ton better. If you had Call of Duty Ghosts but you did not have the specialist system, if you just had assault and support streaks, that game would be a much worse game, to be honest. Specialist really did help bring this game to a different level overall, I'd say. Without Specialist, this game would not be what it is in my mind, and I feel like that would go the same way for other players who actually did enjoy this game. And let me know down in the comments below, do you guys like Call of Duty Ghosts, or did you guys like Call of Duty Ghosts when it was the core Call of Duty? I know during that year it got a lot of hate. There were times when I was like, man, this is a frustrating game to play. I feel like we could have gotten something better, but looking back on it now, from the Call of Duties that we've seen in the recent years compared to Call of Duty Ghosts, I really do enjoy that game. I think it was a lot of fun. Obviously, the boots on the ground aspect was still able to make the game a fast-paced and enjoyable game rather than very stale and very slow. They were still able to make it so that it flowed very well. The maps, on the other hand, not the greatest in the world. Obviously, Strike Zone being probably one of the best in the game. Of course, there were a few good maps, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them were very just meh. The saturation was very low. These maps were very dull, and that is the one thing that I would say about Ghosts. You know, aesthetically and cosmetically, it was not the best Call of Duty, but when you come down to its core performance with the gun balancing and just the way the class setups worked very well, and I think that was a great aspect of the game. Unfortunately, just the way it looks, not the most appealing. It was very gray, very dark, very dull, if you ask me, and that is something I think Infinity Ward has always been on and off with. Even this year with Infinite Warfare, I feel like the maps are just very oddly made. The way that they look and the way that they present themselves aren't necessarily incredibly appealing, but you look back at games like Modern Warfare 2, very colorful game, very abstract and very good looking. Modern Warfare 3, some of the maps are a little bit more dull, some of the maps are a little bit more gray and darkened. Then you have maps that are very out there, very artistic, very brightly colored. Infinity Ward is just, like I said, on and off with their map creation, and hopefully as the years go by and in the future Call of Duties that they go out to create, that is something they focus on more. Hands down, you know, you see maps from Treyarch games, they look gorgeous. Sledgehammer we haven't really seen too much of, but we'll of course get a taste of that later in the year. Treyarch though, map creation, T1, top of the line, best looking maps out there. Infinity Ward though, knows what they're doing in terms of the game's flow, and that's what I'm saying here with Call of Duty Ghosts. One of the best flowing games in my opinion. Of course, you're welcome to disagree with that. I'd love to hear your reasoning for that down in the comments below. That is going to wrap up today's video. I feel like this was sort of a ramble on just previous Call of Duties and different developments. developers. Basically what it turned into, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video regardless. 10 KEM strikes in one video, pretty cool gameplay, or mixture of gameplays I guess you could call it. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you slap that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and of course, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, only a couple hours left to enter that HD 60 Elgato giveaway, so make sure you check that out. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Stay happy, stay positive, and of course, don't forget to smile because you are never gonna regret it. Peace out.